Shots like this have directly made me some really happy clients and actually made me some money. And I made them with a $200 gimbal. This guy right here. Not the $500 one everybody is talking about. So when I opened my YouTube and all I could see was so many videos talking about the new gimbal, first question that came into my mind was, will this actually make my business better or is it just going to dry my wallet? Now, let's be real, I only use a gimbal for 20% of the time. But for those 20% of the time that I need this guy, I really need it. This is the DJI RS3 Mini. I didn't buy the RS4 when it came out, and I'm definitely not buying the RS5 now that it's out. Here's why. So when it comes to the setting up of the RS3 Mini, I won't say it's that complicated, but there's a challenge. It's really difficult to move the bar, and that is one of the things about the RS5, because there's a fine-tuning knob, and when you are close to being balanced, you just rotate it and it's going to just fine-tune and put everything. That is something I would love to have. When it comes to orientation, both gimbals can be in the horizontal or the vertical orientation. In my case, I have to replace this plate with the Falcon plate. This is a Falcon F38 for the RS3 Mini, and with this base plate, I can just do this. When I'm using my gimbal, I can just remove this and put it on my tripod, remove this and put it on my backpack, and it makes life quite simple. And I'll do a review of this particular system. Concerning the payload, this gimbal can take up to 2 kilograms, and that's 1 kilogram less than the RS5. But if you are using an APS-C or even a full frame and your lens is not that huge, this gimbal can actually handle it. Another thing is the bigger gimbal is quite heavy. I mean, compared to this, the new gimbal is about 2.6 pounds, whereas this one is just about 1.7 pounds. And that actually starts to add up when you have a really long shoot and already your camera setup is quite heavy. You are going to feel it. The other thing is the fact that this gimbal's battery is fixed, but in the RS5, and not just the RS5, many of the bigger models, you can remove the battery. That means that if you are having, I don't know, maybe 2 days continuous shooting and you have no opportunity to charge, you can have maybe 2 batteries and you can use that. The battery for the RS3 Mini can be charged from a 0 to 100% within 2.5 hours. In the RS5, you can charge it from a 0 to 100% within an hour. And I've actually never, not even once, run down the full battery of this gimbal. And I've been in situations where I've had to shoot for almost the whole day and it's held up. Now, another thing I really appreciate about the newer RS5 gimbal is the 2nd generation automated axis locks. I mean, I can carry this gimbal along once I've locked the various levers. I can even carry like this. I can move it around easily, but the fact that on the new gimbal you can just lock it and all the arms come into place like that, I think that's something that's really cool. The Teflon coating on the RS5 makes it much easier to adjust the levers, and also there's a manual switch for the different modes. And though the RS3 Mini has the screen and it's quite convenient, something manual is actually more tactile and more relatable, because sometimes I'm moving my gimbal, I'm operating, and my hand is touching some of the settings. I recently discovered I could lock the screen, but for a while that was quite some trouble. The tracking module is one of the things DJI has been pushing into their recent gimbals. It's kind of like having a second shooter. I can't relate because I only use the gimbal if I'm the one taking a video of somebody or something else. The thing I don't like about it is the fact that it can be removed from the gimbal, and that also means it can easily get lost. But I'm sure they have plans of fixing that in the future. A briefcase handle is an accessory you can attach to any gimbal, including the RS3 Mini. The thing that makes it special on the DJI RS5 gimbal is the fact that the electronic controls are also located on the briefcase handle, so you can be using it and easily control your gimbal. And of course, the RS5 is much more expensive. As at the time I'm recording this video, it's stated to be going for about $569, and that's without any of the accessories. That's just the gimbal. But this gimbal, you can get it for $237 today. When it comes to smooth footage and you don't have a gimbal, you can actually still get some really smooth footage, especially if you are using one of the newer Sony cameras. For example, this camera, the ZV-E10 and the Sony a6700 that I'm shooting on, have the ability to save the sensor movement data. And with your computer, you can easily auto-stabilize, and the results I've used it's quite smooth. The only problem is it adds a long time to your editing process because it takes a while to stabilize a long video. Oh yeah, and this video is not sponsored. Everything I'm talking about is stuff I've learned from spending a long time with this gimbal. So are you trying to buy a gimbal and wondering what to get? What I recommend, if you really want to be versatile and have the tool when the need arises, get a gimbal. But it doesn't mean you have to get a newest gimbal. You can save a lot of money by investing in one of the older ones, because the actual basic function of a gimbal has remained the same over a couple of years. It's basically to give you smooth footage, give you a stable footage, and every gimbal can do that. Now, in a situation where you're using a heavier setup, a really big camera and a really big lens, I mean, in that case, you actually have no choice but to go for the bigger gimbals. But even with that, you can get older models. There's the RS4, there's the RS3, and a lot more. If you made it to the end of this video, you are really special and I appreciate you a lot. By the way, I'll be making a video about all the gear I use both for this YouTube setup and even the gear that I use on my professional shoots. So if that kind of content interests you, kindly join the family and just hit the subscribe button. Let's go.